Hey folks, Quilly18 here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play RimWorld's Alpha 15. And we have survived a big deal last episode. We killed 2 alien ships, and we had a raid come in. But as a result, we've got a lot of stuff that is busted up, and of course, things are pretty ugly. And a lot of people are upset. Is there anything I can get from chocolate? Oh no, that would be selling chocolate. I'm going to buy your 1 herbal medicine, I guess. It'd be nice to get the pemmican. Oh, well, you've got meals, actually. I may just save the money. We can sell you a bunch of less good weapons, actually. That Gladius is really good. Oh, and you're right, and I forget, you have no money. So, I could sell you this. Alright, tell you what, we'll buy your pemmican then. I will sell you the Jade Shiv, the pistol, a bunch of shoddy clothing. Medic's bandana. Used to point out medics from the crowd. Yeah. Oh, it does give you more healing capability, but no, we'll do that. We'll sell you this baseball cap. And some random crap over here. Boom. There you go. So we'll turn a slight profit. We'll take a bunch of pemmican and this, and that's going to be okay. God damn, look at this spear. 38,000 bucks. Okay. What the hell? Let's do that. We're not desperate for the pemmican, but it certainly doesn't hurt. More planting going on over here. Lovely. Who's about to break? Our Boris. Is there anything we can do? You like your husband. You have low expectations. Calling us uncomfortable. What can we do about that? Like, I can't force you to sit. You do have a pretty shitty bed here, though. I'm going to set this to be deconstructed. Whenever we get a chance, we're going to deconstruct that bed. You guys can move into a more comfortable bedroom. And yeah, I'm going to make this a guest chamber, and hopefully we can build up some relationship a little bit more. What I want to do here, because yeah, people keep walking here, I want to delete zone, just trim this down like this, and then I want to take these stones and ask for someone to haul that away at some point. Deconstruct that. That'll be torn apart at some point, which is going to be great. You're chopping down some trees, which we do still need more wood, so it's pretty legit that people are spending their time doing that, I guess. Over here, yeah, the raw dough job. Oh, you need eggs, milk. Oh, you need it. Oh. Requires 5 flour, 3 sugar. I don't know if I think we've got sugar cane somewhere. I think it was down here, wasn't it? Yeah, sugar cane. Wow, quite the recipe for the dough. It's a very involved thing, but presumably you get a lot of nutrition from following these steps. Just a long, long setup to get it going. What's that? A little bit more wheat. All right, that's fine. We got hunting set up. Who's actually configured to do some hunting? Well, you'll clean first before you hunt, which I guess is still okay. It's not like we're desperate for food. You'll haul first before you hunt. Yeah, so we don't really have hunting going on. We do have food, although... Yeah, I don't know. You're going to haul the scyther? I guess that's fine. I'm not convinced it's literally the most important thing you could be hauling right now, but I guess it's okay. You're going to chop down some more trees. We've got this set up. Yeah, I would like some more guns in here. We do have the material for it. All right, it's probably worthwhile. Actually, the biggest question is, do we have stone to build up our little walls in between here? So limestone, we've got a little bit more of. There, and that's probably going to run us out of limestone, actually. I'm going to get a marble block here so that if this gun explodes, it doesn't hurt that too much. And yeah, these guns now will always be turned on. And I still want to probably make a kill box over here, although, yeah, I think people will still invade through the south here. I may just want to seal it all in. You know, I wanted a shortcut for my people to walk through, but maybe it's no good. Our Boris has gone berserk, which is probably going to start a fight over here. Maybe not. You're going to flee. Maybe you're okay. I don't like that you're in the center of the base here. Watching for targets. Yeah, everyone's trying to avoid Arboris. We might be alright. I'd rather not too many injuries. Everyone's still spending way too much time in the goddamn medical bay because of those freaking mechanites. Although, potentially it's giving our people a lot of opportunity to train their medical skills. I have no idea, but it wastes a lot of medicine. Okay, you guys are leaving, and you were unhappy about it. Okay, we're going to get some guest beds set up over here at some point. little bit of planting going on. It's hard, though, because our Boris is still lingering. But our Boris must be about to be finished being Berserk. I hope. Please. Mm-hmm. Alright, yeah, get these guns set up over here. It's still not great. And I think what we're going to do, actually, is I'm going to deconstruct this wall here. So these guns actually can fire south at quite a longer range. Things are still a little tight over here. I'm actually considering putting a couple of guns there so as people come across, they'll get shot from a few different angles. Well, I mean, this is so not a kill zone, but... Sorry's in a daze. Our Boris is still Berserk. Luckily not smashing things or setting anything on fire. We don't have a Pyromaniac. I think that's nice. You're dropping bits. There, your Berserk Rage came to an end. Lovely! Okay, good. Good. We were planting that. Oh, God. All right. And they're using snappers. Oh, come on. Haven't we been through enough? Okay. Brahonia, you need a weapon. Also, Mox Tabasco, I don't want you to use the Inferno Cannon here. So you're going to go and grab this shotgun. Sorry, it's going crazy. That's okay. That's just a melee anyway. So where the hell are they going? Tabasco, you are... There you go. You switched your gun. So I'm going to get you to go over here for now. Woo! Okay, there's the sapper attack, but that's so far okay. We do have a couple of guns. Did you guys not fire over here? Oh, there you go. Not everyone's got the range. Yeah, the grenades there are going to be a little inconvenient, but good sniper attack again. Do I want to go around from a different angle? No, I don't think so. I think we're going to be quite happy with the continued sniping. Now, you're a sniper. You're just watching for targets. You're really not in range? Okay, I'm going to move the shotgun back and put you here. There we go. I think you were just off by one, because I think they were trying to also snipe us. So they're going to smash another turret, take some damage. I don't like that that got opened up there. It's kind of annoying, but... That's why we need to just change our defensive structure overall. I think this will be okay. They're probably going to start running in a second here. There you go. Flee! These guys have got some real gear, though. Is there anything I can do to chase this guy? No, I'm just going to recruit everyone. I'm going to get you stripped down. This is an excellent quality charge rifle, which is very tempting. You're going to go and strip this person down. And we do have one survivor. How badly hurt are you? You've missing a lung. Abrasive but beautiful. Can't firefight. Good skill. Missing a lung. What does that do for you? Your breathing will be poor. Probably makes you more susceptible to diseases, like the flu and whatnot, which impacts your breathing. But other than that, is it a problem? I don't know. I'm going to capture you, because you actually have some decent stuff going on. Could you come over here and strip down this body? Thank you very much. I don't remember if I ever set up the auto rearm over here. Yeah, I did. Okay, good. And some things are queued. You're going to chop down some more trees, which is all good and fine. Again, we lost some guns that I will probably still want to rebuild. We probably need to rebuild this. Yeah, I really need to get our block industry up and running, but we've been very, very busy. I mean, that's extreme difficulty for you. The game's always throwing more stuff your way. Cutting down some more trees. I think that's probably... I'm going to lower the priority of plant cut here, because I think the automated job might be overestimating how much trees we need. Yeah, harvest that, and then you're going to start doing some more hauling. And in fact, I'm going to make sure you haul that as is. So now what are you doing? You're hauling a dead person, which has already been stripped down, which is fine. Oh, you're just getting out of the way. Sorry is no longer in a psychotic state. Excellent. You probably have left little things all over the place. There's your knife. Anything else? Probably. But so far, so good. Plant all this stuff. Good. Yeah, I think we can cut back on the plant cutting for a while, since we don't need to fuel these things anymore. We're not building that many things out of wood. Well, I mean, there's going to be some furniture stuff. All right, you. Can you be recruited? Yes, you can. We'll offer you up some meds as well. You'll probably get infected. I mean, we're apparently making a pass, risking infection first. That's got to get rebuilt. Although right now, it's not bad for the plants. I don't know why you got toggled off. That's not what we're looking for. This has got to get repaired. And that's mostly Belroth. It's going to be building things, followed by repair. I could switch it around to prioritize repairing, but I don't think that makes sense. You got a crazed squirrel right there, actually, which is a little bit of a problem. A little scary. Recruit up. Good. Thank you. Looks like meat's back on the menu. Squirrel meat. But it'll do. You're going to be hauling things to turrets, because we did actually set that back up. I guess I'll get that going as well. Because the guns certainly did help. Replacing that sucks. At least it takes a long time for the meleeers to reach us. And it's not like people can really use this for cover. Still think overall our setup is pretty bad. I'm actually wondering about dismantling this, just so that we've got a good firing angle there. Because I think we'll always... This is a good place for us to defend from. And so if we do that, we could fire... I don't know. Dorpies in a daze. Belroth is hauling steel and getting some more. That's all okay. In fact, why don't you do a proper just haul of the steel? And then I'm just going to cancel and reset you. That way you drop the steel there, which is going to be a little easier to work with. You still need components to set up the guns, which is still something we don't have a ton of. Got some components sitting over here at least, which is good. Broken down heater. That's okay. But again, eats a component, right? There's the danger room. And someone's gone berserk. At least you're really, really far away. Boris, I'm going to encourage you to come in over here. There you go. Yeah, you go and manage stuff. And hopefully there's not too many people that have to go nearby. Oh my god, we recruited someone already. I mean, MJ does have 6 social skill. Also, we never renamed Sorry, so let me go and get that sorted both out right now. You're not a night person or anything like that, so we're going to get you to do this. Work-wise, patient. You know what? I will enable your doctoring. You're not bad. In the flick. Your animal handling, you got a lot of patient for it. You're not particularly good at it. Cooking, you've got double passion. You know what? I'm going to go and enable your cooking job. That's going to be fine. You're also quite good about mining. We're going to leave the rest of the crafting off, but we'll see how that goes later on. And yeah, I'll leave the crafting and hauling for now. I think that's going to be okay. All right, subscriber list. Need to re-randomize this. Come on, you can do it, internet. There we go. All right, we're going to have an Orco here. So Sorry, which we never renamed. Boom, Orco 80. And you are going to be Beteric. Beteric over here. Welcome to the party. We've got to bring that in. We've got something forbidden over there and here, probably from dazing. I don't think that's from battle damage. Almost out of graves again. Holy cow, we really have to get our cremation going. Well, I say that, I don't know. The hell, cooking tools. What is this? Increases work speed 15%, needs to be placed near cooking tops. Will boost the cook speed of all tables nearby. Really? Yeah, that includes the millstone. All right, I'll put it here, because we'll maybe build a stove here later on. We still don't have 60 stone of any one type, which is nuts. Oh, that's actually a storage stockpile. Never mind. Yeah, people are using this as a shortcut because this is here. That's not going to last for very long. Guns being rebuilt. Dorpy's still freaking out. Tabasco is still has a berserk state going on right now. I think took a little bit of damage fighting the squirrel, but that's okay. Beteric's going to do some butchering. Probably that squirrel, you know, which, you know, whatever. The pizza in a daze. We got 2 dazes, 1 berserk right now. Clearly, our people are psychologically happy. No one's gotten around to doing that. Well, Belroth does have, like, a lot of serious construction job. Do we want to set up a second constructor again? Honestly, it might not be a bad idea. If Orca, well, Orca's still probably going to do mostly cooking. But they can throw in a little bit of construction and repair, maybe. Because Belroth's a little overworked. But yeah, mostly cooking's going to happen first. There we go. More people stripping naked. Always fun. Always makes me happy. These things have never been dismantled, but that's okay. That heater's still broken, which is fine now because it's not winter. Major break risk. Very tired. Very joy. Yeah, well, you just flipped out. So that's why you're still miserable. So you're going to go from one flipped out state to another? Wouldn't that be lovely? All right, go to bed. Comfort. Yeah, comfort's going to be pretty good in this bed. What is it? It's good quality, and the comfort does get very high. Well, if you stopped flipping your shit... Look at this. Look how much damage you just took. Stop flipping your shit. You can get some food. You're probably going to pass out there. Berserk range just ended. You're just going to eat some berries out there. Well, okay, that's fine. It means now you ate, on the ground, so you're going to be that much more miserable. You got infected from fighting the emu. Congratulations. You're brilliant. These people in RimWorld, they do not want to survive. I like the increased cooking speed, though. That's quite nice. Get some treatment. On edge. Very joy deprived. Oh, yeah, you just went on a daze, though. I'm going to wake you up. So you can get dressed. Hopefully you'll, get some chest. That's going to remove that trait. There you go. Your mood's going to improve. Hopefully it gets over this line before you actually do snap. Otherwise, it's going to be a cycle of, oh, I'm tired. I'm hungry. Oh, I'm in a daze. I'm tired. I'm hungry. I'm in a daze. Infection. Not a surprise. It's spreading a lot. We don't have any actual medicine. We may have a little bit of aloe, but the Pete's, again, going to go into starving status, because yay. Orko is going to cook a simple meal. Yeah, you know what you're going to do? You're going to haul the apples, and then use that to cook. You know what I should do? Yeah, I'm going to do this. I'm going to set a range. There. You can only go 49 tiles, I don't know how far that is, to get ingredients for the cooking. Otherwise, things are going to have to get hauled. There. Maybe that'll make a big difference, maybe it won't. I don't know how far 49 is. I suppose I could have just said, like, 20. 20, maybe even reach over here. Oh, there we go. I can see it now. Oh, nice. There we go. That looks pretty good. So go to here, or maybe there. So you're not going to wander out and grab 5 apples from the other side of the map. You're going to have to wait until it gets hauled. It might affect the flow of our cooking, but they might also just decide to grab stuff instead, like do hauling, which would be very nice. Dorpy's supposed to be a hunter. Doesn't have a weapon equipped. More shit lingering all over the place. I don't want to equip you with a cannon. There's a charge rifle. Dorpy. I'm going to equip that. Oh, and one got brought over there. That's actually the excellent quality one. Extreme break risk in Mox Tabasco. Yeah, well, you had it coming. Like, that's what's driving me crazy. You know why you're so miserable? At least you have the catharsis from flipping out earlier. Is there any way I can bring joy to the hospital? I'm not sure that there is. Alright, start a social fight. Excellent. So now you have even more negative moodlets. Insulted. At least you're very comfortable right now. You got a caravan coming to visit us. That might work out nicely. I don't know. I don't know what we need to make our life better. Alcohol. Drugs. That's what we need. Drink the tequila. On a schedule. No, just for fun. Candy, if we end up with any of this, yeah, you know what? Booze all the time. Coffee, yeah, abuse coffee. And fruit drink and tea and tequila. That's going to be okay. Not necessarily hard drugs. Oh, it's interesting. You can't, oh yeah, they don't do this recreationally. That's fine. Yeah, you can force them to wake up all the time. But we don't have enough to keep that persistently going on. So I got a sad wander going with MJ, who of course is the person who's supposed to be trading here. So that's always fun. I don't remember who the other decent talker is. Brahonia. We're going to wake up Brahonia? I think I will, actually. Because God knows... Well, I guess they're not visiting, so they might not decide to take a nap inside my base. But still, let's go and do this. We'll keep the dogs around. I got to check on their training, actually. I'm going to keep most... I guess I could sell some of the little packs, because we're unlikely to hit a critical mass to start making goods out of it. But I don't know. I'm going to keep it for now. You're overcharging for herbal meds, but we might still be interested in grabbing some of that. I don't know. Tend to grab the milk because we're going to need that to cook. We don't want to get booze for people. Get everyone drunk all the time. Well, if they don't get a hangover... Here, let's buy 10 units of tequila. People can start using that as a fun thing. Not only does it satisfy their joy a little bit, but being inebriated gives them a warm glow. That gives them a positive buff. Maybe we can help them get through these difficult times. Alcohol. The cause of and solution to all of life's problems. Got the extra graves. What the hell is this thing? Oh, that's an ostrich lying down. Thought it was a giant tail. Got some guns set up in here. Still some repair to do, but that's going to be okay. Mox, how's your infection going on? Major. 77%. Alright, hopefully you'll be okay. That still needs to be fixed. Belroth is sleuthing all the floors. Which I guess is going to be fine. Does make these rooms a lot nicer. Oh, over here, we're going to set up guest beds. There. I don't know if this is going to lead to overcrowding or not. We're going to make sure it's at least normal quality. It doesn't have to be any better than that, I hope. But now maybe we'll buff our relationship with people a little bit more if they're happy with that. There you go, you're prioritizing that. Ooh, they're purple. So this is all flagged as a guest room, I suppose. That sounds fine. And apparently there's a thing, if you leave things here, they can buy it or something. I don't know, we can make a stockpile for something very specific. I'm not sure. So again, I don't think these guys will use it because they're just traders, but I think soon people will start to do it. So Belroth is going to keep smoothing stuff, and I guess that's fine. I do want that to happen at some point for these rooms to start looking a lot better. Oh, a lot of people are starting to do that. We actually might be like running a little bit lower on jobs. I think one of the things we have to do is increase our dumping stockpile zone. Because we've got a lot of stuff set to be hauled, but I'm willing to bet it can't right now because we may have not had the room for it. And getting the sandstone chunks out of here is actually one of the best ways to improve the look of the room. Mox Tabasco, no longer incapable of walking. Okay, you've got your immunity. Hopefully that'll improve a little bit soon. I like how Mox Tabasco has the burn scar. And of course he's been going around using the cannon. Now I think the burn scar is actually from one of the mechanoid ones. Sad Wander on Bateric. Sad Wander's not too bad. At least you don't strip down or anything. You're not in a daze. Harvesting some potatoes. Good. Rice. Going to be cooked here. Rice and potatoes. Sounds like a very solid dish. Lots of carbs. Gives you the energy you need to work the fields here and haul things back and forth. Hate when they, like, after they're done flipping out, they auto-equip the personal shield and then everything goes dumb over here. Okay, you guys are leaving, which is fine. Some potatoes. And another raid. And, oh, of course they're landing in the north. Would have been nice if they'd landed the other way. They're going to want to tunnel past my defenses. There's not a ton of them. I wonder if we should actually just hang out over here and see if we can't get some snipe shots off. Does everyone have a gun? Yes, yes, yes. Ooh, no. DePete does not have a gun right now. I'm going to get you to equip this charge rifle. Now, hopefully you're the only one. Orko doesn't have a gun. Drop the personal shield. Do this. Oh, you're a brawler. Yeah, okay. So you're not supposed to have a gun, but you are supposed to have a weapon. Maybe that one over there. If we can get some of them to kite over here, that'd be quite nice. A little bit of fire. Oh, shit. What the hell is that? What the hell is that? I think those are single use. I don't think they can keep spamming that, but Jeebus Christ, what the hell? Oh God. Run. Well, I mean, I'm gonna run here, so they're just gonna go through here. What the hell was that? Do a little firefighting in here. temporarily. All right, they're in the base. You're gonna fling that at Bateric. I know my brawler's not actually, you know, brawling. Actually, might not be a bad idea over here. And then you two come here. And everyone get out of here because this room is on fire, like really badly. Okay, the temperature's actually fine because I guess it counts as outdoors. You know what? You might be okay. Get it back over here. Yeah, the temperature's fine. There you go. You guys are meleeing, and then some shots. That's good. And then Orko. Alright, and then release everyone. So, okay, Belroth is still alive, potentially. Arboris, well, go ahead and consume your meal. That's fine, actually. I don't want you flipping out. This would be a bad time for you to flip out. Temperature in here is fine. I don't think we've lost that much. Well, we lost tons of people. Well, there's a lot of people who are just down. This is a little bit more dangerous. This is a lot more dangerous because the temperature in here is going crazy. Okay. Well, that was an interesting turn of events. These sappers are just so annoying. Okay, fire's out. Get that. Could you maybe prioritize doing some goddamn rescuing? That sounds like a pretty good idea to me. I don't know. Where's Arboris lying in bed? You... How badly hurt are you? Yeah, you're fine. You know what? I'm going to do one more rescue. And then I'm going to get you to start treating people. Play horseshoes. No. Treat someone. Oh my god. You have to go a million miles away for the aloe, which has been a problem throughout. And Orko's going berserk because he's very tired. Well, that's not very productive. Now, did you guys get any body parts? Triple rocket launcher. So it's a one-shot triple rocket launcher obliterated us. Not too many lost body parts, at least, so thank goodness for that. A little bit of treatment going on over here. Some infection. You're going to feed a meal, which is pretty legit. And Pete, you're going to go and heal Dorpy. Alright. Well, this is going to make things rather challenging. Oh, Dorpy has died because of blood loss. Damn it. I'm going to strip these guys while we're here. And out here. Don't want them to be buried with all their stuff on. Oh, Mox Tabasco and Brahonia! I think we no longer have the people we started with. Arboris may have been our first recruit. I don't remember. But otherwise, yeah, we don't have everyone we started with, and that is a damn shame. People are getting infected. There's going to be some more deaths over here, you guys. More infections going on. There we go. Drink that tequila. And it'd be really helpful if you guys stopped, like, snapping all the time. It would be really helpful. Oh my god, Orko's still out there. I'm going to rescue Orko. It's about goddamn time. I didn't realize that you hadn't been rescued yet. Well, we have a lot of bedrooms now. Actually, a decent amount of food, like, sitting in the bank as well. Especially if we just processed more. Things should keep growing. A boomerang's gone mad? Oh, that's just exactly what we're looking for. More fire! Hooray! I'm going to wake up the Pete. He's going to go over there and help take care of that. And that's Dorpy who died. I'm going to rest over there. Could you just strip down Dorpy first? Thanks. Alright, you've taken care of that. Well, now we're going to have to figure out our work routine with everyone else. We've only got 2 people in Hall, and that's still an incredibly important job. Cooking is also really, really good. I mean, Belroth's got to construct. We'll turn off tailoring and craft. Not that that's something that comes up yet. Okay, I'm going to turn off the cooking over here. Tarek is actually just going to haul and clean. Because Arboris can cook, which is basically what Arboris is going to do. I'll make sure to explicitly turn off the art, because that doesn't really matter. And turn off the managing. We don't need any trees flagged. Arboris is basically just going to cook. Derek is mostly going to haul. DePete will grow. Yeah, and Orko might take over more of the construction. Well, no. Orko, yeah, I don't know. Might start doing the hauling, might start doing all kinds of things. How badly hurt are you, Orko? Okay, you're not missing any body parts. You've got some infections going on. But it's not the worst. We do need this place cleaned up at some point. Belrod's probably nice and hungover now, or will be. Yeah, hangover pounding. That doesn't help. The drunk helps. Luxuriantly comfortable. Low expectations, yeah, I would guess so. So at least the comfort levels are getting a little bit better throughout. Cross our fingers, that keeps helping. Still got a good grower, and we need that. We probably have too many crops to worry about now. But I don't know. Consuming simple meals. You're going to work on those walls, which is actually very important. Good. You're going to go smooth some floor. I guess I'll let you finish, because otherwise I'll forget. I'm not sure that that's really the top priority, but at least you're nearly done the smoothing floor job, and then we'll have a lot of very nice bedrooms, assuming the beds are all pretty good. And we've got Masterwork, Superior. If I've got any that are normal, I might decide to replace them, but I don't think we do anymore. It's good but damaged. Good. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to call that good enough. DePete harvesting some potatoes, so we've got that going on. You're to tend to Bateric over here. You're about to break. Could you not? Oh my god. Oh yeah, insect meat. I forgot that insect meat gives a debuff. Still, we could use the food, so I'm not going to complain about the fact that we've got it. Tending to Orko, and again, like, you never do hauling. I guess it's only a single stack of aloe, so it doesn't actually matter, but it is kind of annoying. At least this aloe is about to finish growing, then we won't have to go across the map for it. And I mean, at least we've got aloe that exists. That is helpful. Well, we're going to put a cut in here. This has been, oh, another alcohol binge. This has been a hell of an episode. We had such a good one last time, where we killed the 2 alien bases and a raid and basically had no problem. But, okay, it's the triple rocket launcher. That shit catches me by surprise. We'd have to spread out and, like, maybe sacrifice one person to it. Or I suspect they use the triple rocket launcher to blow a hole through the wall. So we'd have to wait. Like, next time I get the sapper group, I'll have to check to see what they've got. Who needs rescue? Oh, it's Bateric. Well, you're fine. Everyone's going around drunk. You're going to eat your meal. Things that got it cleaned up. Yeah, have some fun. That's fine. But you do need to beautify the area. I'm actually wondering if I should have cleaning first. And I will actually do that. Clean first, then deal with the rest. I think that's actually going to be important to keep our moods up. I'm going to feed a potato to the dog. Rin, the dog, has died because of an infection. But Tarek has died because of an infection. Oh, man. Do you have an infection? Extreme infection. I think we're going to have another infection death here. I'm going to let it keep going. Well, no, I guess we'll put in a cut. I mean, we'll be fine one way or another. We've got arguably, like, way too big of a base for 2 people, is the one downside. But maybe we'll have some more people join us soon. Cross your fingers. Thanks for watching.